So, oh good, we got some here. We got some goodies here. They don't look like they're wearing masks. This is going to be a good one. Hello, how you going? Hey. You're wearing a mask, but you're not. How come? Are you allergic? Or?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You got an exemption?
I don't think you need an exemption. Are you allergic too?
I'm allergic. You know what I'm allergic to? I'm allergic to the bullshit. Yeah, that's my allergy.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. Take that off, for God's sake.
I'm not even reading it properly anyway.
It's all bullshit, mate.
Yeah.
So you really have got an exemption, have you?
No, I was just like protecting myself. I was going, don't inquire about my not wearing one, but yeah.
So you're not afraid of the $200?
No.
I'm proud of you. I love this woman. Married, of course. I love this attitude, and we should all be like you. And your kids. You kids should be proud of a wonderful mother, even though you're not going to school. But that's another issue. So how can you can't convince him not to?
One of us can afford.
Minute issues.
Because you could get the fine and she. No, you don't get the fine, but you don't. So you can afford 100 each. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
No.
Do you go off walk around much?
Not
For the
really.
kids, eh?
Just for the kids.
Yeah, but-
If I do go early in the morning.
You suck around here as well.
Pardon?
Yeah, you suck around here.
Every day.
So,
I'm speaking to people to tell the truth.
Yeah.
We need to wake up. This is not about a virus.
Yeah.
This is about control of the human population, about the vaccine. You heard about that? The microchip? Everyone hears about this, but they just don't sort of... I know you've all got televisions in your home, probably
No, we
two.
don't.
Really?
No, we just have laptops, but we don't have.
But we don't.
Not as bad, because you can actually see me on the laptop. I'm on YouTube. I'll give you my channel soon.
Oh yeah.
I'm big.
Oh nice.
Oh, when I say big, you know.
Yeah,
The government doesn't like me.
Wow.
They don't like me. It's a fact, because they don't like people exposing their lies. I made a few phone calls today.
Yeah?
I rang Daniel Andrews.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You got through to his office yet?
No, you get to some moron that answers it. But first I rang Jenny McCarkos. You know who that is?
Yeah.
The horrible fucking creature. Pretending to be, oh yeah, they love it when people, you know. Both numbers, her office, wherever, and because they got one in Parliament, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, office closed. They're not talking to you. They're supposed to be, you know.
People, yeah.
Yeah, they don't give a stuff about you or me, mate.
But she got questioned in the inside Parliament. She just walked
Did
out,
you
eh?
see that?
Yeah.
Oh, she kept saying the same thing. Tomorrow. I don't even think. And she's come up with some bullshit apology, which I can't be bothered. But I can't tell you a story here. You want to look at my channel?
Looking you up.
Peekay, P-E-E-K-A-Y. P-E-E-K-A-Y. K-A-Y. Space. Censored. C-E-N-S-O-R-E-D. Sorry?
Censored again.
Again, too. That's got all my videos, but just PK Censored has got podcasts and interviews I do. But, excuse me, you don't mind because I'm filming this. Is that, oh, it's not actually showing you, but yeah. You'll be on that.
I'm filming it. You're not allowed to film us.
You don't want to be on it?
No.
No. Your face isn't on it. I'm just talking to you. You'll see yourself. You won't see yourself, but you hear yourself talking. No one's going to know it's you. Promise.
We stick out around here.
I'm going to tell you a story. Sorry, you know. You know the nursing home over there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you know the story about that? You don't know the story? You know how Andrews comes out every day and he says so many cases, 400, 500, all bullshit. And now they're coming down a little bit, but the deaths are going up. They're using the old age people.
Yeah.
They're using the old, and I'll give you that Estia home over there. That's a tiny home, 53 beds. But yet, last Wednesday, 10 days ago, 11 days ago, it was number one of the supposed many nursing homes in Melbourne that had been struck by this virus. Because this virus is very smart. it doesn't go in this home or this home or this home. It goes to nursing homes everywhere in Melbourne. Isn't that funny? So what happened? I've made calls. 91 cases 11 days ago. 53 beds. 41 staff? I don't think so. They said 41 staff in a 53-bed home. 4 days later, it went to 106. 3 days later, it went to 144, which is 2 days ago. I've been going there. I interviewed a young woman who came out 6 days ago, and she's been there 5 months. She hasn't tested positive, and she said they only started testing 4 weeks ago, which is when they started this bullshit second wave. They could, because we know from day one that a 95 supposedly year old in Sydney was the first.
Yeah, that's right.
So it was always the old people.
Yeah.
So why did they wait till 4 weeks ago to start testing patients here? Because they wanted to use that for this second curve. So like I said, every nursing home in Melbourne has got cases. I went there yesterday and 3 cleaners came out. This is 5 o'clock shift. They walked towards Forest Street to catch a bus.
Yeah.
And I questioned them. They said that we've been here 1 month, right at the start. They said never test. They test twice a week for this bullshit. I get it. No, none of us test positive. We don't know anyone that's test positive. No one there is positive. I've spoken to 6 people in 10 days. None of them have tested positive. They said only 30 people are residents there. Only 30. And the media's saying 53. So how do you get 144 cases in a 30-bed residence? Can you believe that? And they're number 3 now. There's bigger ones. I've made a phone call today to Daniel Andrews, saying how does all these nursing homes all of a sudden have coronavirus? And I said, don't give me this bull dust that they got casuals going from one to the other. That's the excuse. Because I've asked these people. No, we only have the same people here. We don't work anywhere else. But, my ex-wife was a SCN, they used to be. She worked every day in the same place with the same people for how many years? So they lie. And I ended up saying, this is all BS, a lie. And she hung up on me. No, what I didn't tell her to say, you know what they're doing? They want us to be like China. They want a communist. They want us to live in a tyranny. You don't want to live as Chinese, do you?
Yeah.
This vaccine is going to have sterilisation, so there's no more children. It's going to have the microchip, so it controls. But in the last 4 or 5 days, you know what's been happening? They have closed down the Tullamarine Freeway for road work, supposedly. So you know what this curfew is about? 8 till 5 at night. So everyone's inside, so we don't know what's going on. Melbourne Airport, between 2 and 4, I used to work there. There's never any traffic normally. Planes are coming in from China. Bang, 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 bang. Delivering all this stuff for facial recognition. You heard of that? It's this artificial intelligence. That's why they want you to have a mask to test the eyes. And that's going to be everywhere you go. They're going to put on everywhere. You heard of 5G? That's connected. It's all coming from China. This facial recognition. That's why they want the 1.5 metre social distance, so they can test this. So what it is, everywhere you go, you're going to have this sort of square, and people who control can see everything you do, because it's all about the control of the population. It's got nothing to do with virus. We all got coronavirus.
Yeah, that's right.
We've had since 1960. So the testing is garbage. Every single person they test has got corona. So they don't even test. They just get your details, bang, 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 throw the thing away. Not there, but they don't even. Pathologists don't test 20,000 things a day. They're too busy even doing blood tests, So they can just fudge the figures. There's second wave. Then it's going to spread to New South Wales. But they're smart. They've used the nursing homes here.
Yeah.
But, they've said, New South Wales. Someone sneaked out of Victoria and went to a hotel. Crossroads.
Yeah.
So they can't use nursing homes there because people might start waking up. They're going to use hotels, restaurants, pubs there. Then who knows what's going to be in Queensland. They want the football to finish because people go crazy, no football. They got all the Victorians out 2 days later, lockdown. How amazing is that? They got all the 10 Victorian teams out of Victoria to, you know, they call it the hub. Amazing, that. They're in it. They're all in it together.
Yeah,
You know?
all economically.
But anyway, it's good to hear from you.
Yeah, they appreciate it.
Check your wife.
Oh,
check,
right,
check,
just thinking off me.
check the channel.
Yeah, she'll probably show you. We'll have a look at it tonight.
Yeah, all right.
How are you?
And check my other stuff. Check all my other stuff. You know, I'll tell you the last story. I've got a 6-month-old grandson.
Yeah.
I look in his eyes. I haven't seen him for 5 weeks. My 8-year-old granddaughter, his birthday, 2 days time. I can't see her. But get this, when I went there yesterday, because when I went to the nursing home, I spoke to this woman I spoke to before, a Colombian woman. I said, do you have visitors there? No. No one is allowed to visit. They got the doors locked because they don't want to know what's going inside. No. You know what she said to me? One of the residents had their birthday yesterday. You know what happened? I said, oh, so was the family allowed? The family were here, but you know what they did? They had to stand outside and talk through the window. Are you kidding me? Worse, my ex-wife, I've been separated 20 years. My daughter texted me last night. Her mother died last night.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, she was in the 90s.
Oh, what a good one. Yeah.
They put her in a nursing home a month ago because she fell over at home, and she was really gone. And only the last few days they did the same. They wouldn't let her go and visit her. Had to talk through the windows. And these are the people that have lived all this time, worked hard.
Yeah.
They've got no dignity whatsoever for their deaths. They are killing older people because they don't give a shit about them. And they just put them as numbers. So she died yesterday, but she was told, the family were told 2 days ago she was going to die. So they allowed them in one at a time, I think, in the last 2 days. She died with brain cancer, supposedly. You know what? An hour or two before she died, you're not going to believe this, they tested her for COVID-19.
Yes.
What? Why would they want to test someone that's going to die from brain cancer for COVID-19? Because you know what's going to happen? If they do, well, this is going to be the biggest video I've ever made. They're going to call my ex-wife and say, look, $9,000 for you if we put on her death certificate COVID-19. That's what I'm hearing it everywhere. People are ringing me, telling me that's what these nursing homes are doing. Because you know what? The government is giving every nursing home $25,000 to $30,000 to put anyone on COVID-19, even though they're dying from cancer, heart attacks. You don't die from COVID-19. It's bullshit. It's a flu. So they ring up the families, $9,000. They make $21,000. So of course they're going to lie and tell you know, all this bullshit. It's a sick world, mate. You look after your kids. Don't worry about the vaccine, please.
No, we don't know.
But the trouble is they're going to force it.
Yeah.
Because that's the test of the mask, to see how people are going to succumb to it.
But they're trying to turn people into people now. Especially with the mask.
That's it. They want divide and conquer. It's always, that's how they want people fighting each other. Suicide rates have gone up. Mental health has gone up. What's the name? Domestic violence. Yeah, that's what they want. That's how they've done it for years, mate. Black against white, as you know, in America. Simply Coke against Pepsi. Christians, Muslims against... That saves them killing people off. Because it's disgusting. I'm going to get abused if I go to the shopping centre tomorrow with not wearing a mask. Yesterday, I forgot to... When I went there, I was just talking to these two women. They were leaving, finishing their shift. They had a scooter. They'd lived together, Colombian. And I must talk loud because I'm spewing because I was filming it and I didn't realise it cut out because someone rang me and it cut off. This woman comes out of the nursing home with a mask. She comes up to me. I remember it said something. So, excuse me, what did you say? I said, why aren't you wearing a mask? To me. I said, who are you? Who are you to tell me? What authority have you got to tell me to wear a mask? How dare you? You cannot, I can sue you for asking for my health details. It's against the law. You can't do that. You know, not even a cop can ask you. Then I said, if you are so concerned that you want me to wear a mask to protect your health, how about I come into your house and turn your TV off to protect your brain? And she walked away, and I yelled out to her, 144 cases, bullshit. Then I said, who's paying her $25,000? And I had to write off because I reckon she went and called the cops, so I can't go there again. So, honestly, I wasn't even on their property. I was on the road, on the corner. That's what she did. What she said. She said, when she asked me if I'm wearing, she said, I'm here to protect my residents and my staff. Then she ordered those two young girls to get out of here, not to talk to me. Does that sound sus or what? How does she dare come out and tell me to wear a mask? I'm not even on the freaking property, and tell her staff who have finished work, they could talk to anyone they like outside of work. They're not ruled by her. So I hope I put something in your head. But I can tell you're awake, right? But it hurts me because you've got lovely kids. You know? Yeah, I know, it's about my kids, but it's not about me. And what do you got? What do you got? Puffs? What are they? Yeah, give me one. No, I don't want. Where do you live? How far do you live? Oh, on the end. On the corner?
Yeah. Oh, before the corner.
I used to know someone used to live there. Because I was born and bred here, yeah?
Of course, yeah.
But I left. I got married and I lived in Deer Park, and I left 20 years ago and been all over Melbourne. But I came back to, my father died, and then I cared for my mother for 6 years, more than 6 years. And poor woman died, time flies, 3 years ago. Seems like yesterday. But you know what? She died in her own bed. She would never put in a nursing home. I had no life, mate. I virtually just sat there. I couldn't bring anyone around. Couldn't play my music, which I love. I put on full blast now. The neighbours, one neighbour complains. But, you know, my mother died with dignity, you know. We said, no way we're going to put her in a nursing home. You know.
Take care of yourself. I better go do my kids here.
Good on you. Good on you, kids.
Bye-bye.
And don't miss school, because it's school.
We homeschool our kids.
So does my daughter. She says it's so hard.
Yeah.
You got to dial up and Zoom and all this. And what are you putting on? Oh, so I thought you put something on your head. All right, take care, mate. All right, I better go home. What's all these cactuses? Is he throwing them out?
I think it's like.
Looks like they were in a pot, and he's just.
I think they
He's got enough in the front, hasn't he?
I think they let it us. I think they let it for us.
Take him home, quick, get one each. Take him home. Look at the front yard, it's all.
Yeah.
Nice day anyway for a change. Hasn't it been cold?
I know.
Where are you from? The island somewhere?
Yeah, we're born in New Zealand.
Oh, I was going to say New Zealander.
All my kids are born here.
New Zealander, yeah?
Yeah.
New Zealander. Geez, I could tell you something about New Zealand, mate. You'll die. You know? You remember what happened a couple of years ago? A year and a half ago?
What happened?
In Christchurch?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was all over the place.
Never happened, mate. Biggest lie in history. No. I'll tell you what I'll do. Which house do you live in?
Yeah, this one here.
4. I'll come around later, not today. I've made the 12 hours. I've researched, mate. This is my job. I made a 12-hour, 2 DVDs, 6 hours each. It took me 2 months. This is straight after this, showing what actually happened. It was all bullshit, mate. This guy, that wasn't even on that day.